back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for checking out my video. Today is going to be the last haul, Halloween / fall haul of the season. I have done a Bath and Body Works haul, and I have done a like a miscellaneous like Ross and Dollar Tree haul, and then I also did a wish list back in August. So this is going to be the final haul of Halloween and fall time, because even though it is October, I'm switching my buying over to the Christmas stuff, and because I already have pretty much everything I need, unless I find something like totally crazy, then I'll pick it up. But for this season, I think that my decoration shopping is done, unless I find something that I can't pass up. So I want to go ahead and start with Target. I picked up a massive amount of stuff from Target this year. Target has great stuff every year. I went over this on my wish list, like all the things that I wanted, and I did pick up some of those items, but I did pick up some different ones as well that I saw in the store. I'm gonna start with, let's start with this big guy. All right, so this is going to actually, I do a graveyard scene out in my front like porch area, I guess you would call it, like by my front door. There is some sand there, which is weird and random, but I turn that into a graveyard every year, and every year I'm trying to like up my game and just get more cool stuff for like this interactive graveyard. So this was one of the purchases that I picked up for this year. Figure out a way, like this keeps sliding off the packaging. This is what it looks like when you pick it up. It's got the coffin and the skeleton hanging out inside, and that is the label. And
I'm looking for a new place to live. Any suggestions? You don't have any room at your place. I don't take up a lot of space.
I'm obsessed with them.
They just don't make coffins the way they used to. At least I have a window now.
So I thought he was really fun, and I like that he lights up because he's really like a big attention grabber, and for my my graveyard, that's exactly what I'm looking for. So he is going out there this weekend. By this weekend, I'll have everything put up, with the exception of the stuff that I only put out on Halloween. Like I have some kind of like expensive like animatronics and stuff that I don't want to really leave out in the heat. Like I live in Florida. It is still 90 degrees. It sucks. But, and also just, I don't want anybody to steal it. So there's some stuff that I wait until Halloween night to put out. And let's see here. I have just like a randomness of bags. All right. So also for my graveyard, I picked up these, tombstones. I showed these in my wish list video. This one says BRB. Let me take them out of the packaging. I'll show you, because there's 4 of them, and they're like so stinking cute. I can't deal with how adorable they are. And these are really well done too, and they're in color. Like most of the gravestones that you will find are going to be like black and silver or black and white, which I know is like appropriate, but I just think it's cool that it's color. And I think that the color is going to maybe show up under my black light, so that would be cool, because there's some green in here. Let's see here, there's all the snakes and stuff. I'm gonna try to keep those here. All right, so this one says BRB, has the bat on it. I am obsessed with the decor. Like, so I usually get these foam, because they are foam. I usually get these foam ones from the Dollar Tree, and I had the same ones from the Dollar Tree for like 5 years, and they finally just kind of fell apart on me. So I couldn't resist like these with all the sayings, or else I probably would have done Dollar Tree ones, like, because I mean it's foam. This says drop the mic, and it has like snakes and a skeleton, and I like that it's green because I think that that's gonna look good under the black light. I really hope that that picks up all like glowy under the black light. That'd be dope. And this one, my favorite one of all, says bye Felicia. That's hilarious. I'm obsessed. And the last one says bye bye. They should have said bye bye bye, because us 90s kids would have loved that. But I thought that these were really well made, and they are definitely a lot sturdier. These were $10. They are a lot sturdier than the dollar ones that you get from the Dollar Tree, so hopefully they'll last me at least just as long as the ones from the Dollar Tree. So our next item is going to be these little eyeballs, and this was $5. I could not, they're so cute. And I showed this in my wish list video. They even have sparkles, if you can see. The liner on the eyes is sparkly. And that didn't really show up on the website. So that's kind of a cool little treat. They're like just a teensy bit smaller than I thought they would be, but that's okay. They're real cute. And I did pick up the I Can't Believe It's Not Bat's Blood little apothecary jar, I guess. I'm trying to get more of these every year because, like, I think that they are so perfect for Halloween and so cute because I do like a witch. Like, I kind of like go on the more like witchy side. Like, I try to turn my home into like a witch's den with like skeletons, and like I have like the orb with like the skeleton holding it, and it's like, I'll show you guys in my home tour. You'll understand what I'm saying when I show you. But I dug this. Cheeky and adorable. Obsessed. And it was $8. Alright, so I had to have this little guy because he is so freaking adorable, and he is so vintage. Like, he reminds me of like the 60s Halloween, maybe even like it reminds me of stuff that my grandparents had, honestly. So that probably would have been like 50s, 60s, maybe even 40. I don't know. Like, if you look at pictures like of little kids dressing up in costumes like back in the 50s and 60s, they were crazy, scary, weird looking. And this has that whole vintage vibe, and he was $6. And there we go. He's so cute. He's like my Halloween mascot of life now. And let's see, is that all he does? Yeah, he just does the one song. So stinking adorable. I wish they had more variations. Target, can we get some more of these next year? Please, 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 please. I love them. All right, and this is an item that I just kind of was like, okay. I thought, okay, so I guess I just don't really understand dimensions, honestly. And I thought these were going to be like a lot bigger than they actually are. But they're only $5, so I was just like, well, whatever. They are little spiders, and I did pick up 2 of them because I have, like, in the front of my house, I have this, like, old, like, so my house was built in the 60s, and it still has, like, that kind of, like, mid-century modern vibe going on. Like, they renovated the inside and not the outside. So it has, like, this cement, like, fence, like, or I can't really describe it, but anyway, it's a cement fence, and I wanted to put a bunch of spiders on them. So I wanted to get 2 of the big ones, and I liked how it had like the shiny eyes and the big fangs and stuff. And I was just hoping these were going to be maybe like twice as big as they are, but it's all good. I got 2 of them. We'll make it work. They are cute, and they're indoor outdoor, even though they're plush. So I don't know what that really means. But again, this would be, because it is plush, something I would only put out on Halloween. I have a really, really big one that I got from Target last year for like $20, and the eyes glow. It's like bright orange, that sits on the top of my roof. And that is like a big spidery thing that we do. So I'm trying to put in more spiders, but I bought this, like, the big, like, for $10 you get this big, like, tinsel spider web, and you guys, I went through 3 of them, and each one of them fell apart. I don't know if it's because it's so damn hot here. I don't know what the deal was, but every time, like, I would put it up and it would look great for 2 days, and then it would just start, like, the places where the tinsel met to, like, build the spider web would just start falling, little piece by little piece by little piece, and it just looked janky. So I don't know, maybe I'll pick one up and just put it out for Halloween, which kind of sucks because that gives it a really cool effect, and I would like to keep them up longer. So Target, if you could work on that, I would appreciate it. And again, I just got another one of these pretty cool little dudes. One thing I picked up for my outdoor decor is this Philips Motion projector bulb. These are new this year. Like, now they've always had these stands for the past few years. You get like that spotlight projector and it like circles around, has like ghosts and bats. I have ones that just give it like the glowy effect. I have actually a Nightmare Before Christmas one, which is really cool. But this is one that actually goes in your light, like on your porch by your door. And most of the years I've either used a black light or I've used like an orange, like flickering, like antique-y looking one. But I think I'm going to give this a go this year. It has a 3-year guarantee, so that's pretty cool. And it is an LED, and it does project skulls everywhere, so I'm pretty excited about that. All right, so I did pick up 2 of the skulls. Like, I literally wanted like all the skulls this year. But as I was unpacking, I realized I bought several of these types of skulls last year after Halloween. I found like this whole nother box of stuff that and I remember this day too. Like, I just went in there and I spent probably like $50 on stuff that was 90% off. So I bought like a huge tub of stuff and I had a lot of skeleton heads. So I toned it down and I got this one, and this is the mercury glass. If you can see, super pretty. I don't have a mercury glass one. Well, I do, but it's small. And this is like a purple burgundy wine color. And then I also picked up the black one of the same mercury glass situation. Here, I don't know if you can tell, but I had to get these guys because they were too cool. I'm obsessed with these, and they look so good. They look so good. I'm gonna end up running out of places to put them one year, but I don't care. And then I did pick up, these were in my wish list, the ornaments. These are gonna go on my like spooky little Halloween, like tabletop Halloween tree that I have. And these do have that vintage vibe, which like I am obsessed with vintage Halloween. Like, vintage Halloween to me is life. Like, that to me is what is Halloween. That to me is what is fall. That to me is everything. So I really dig the vintage vibe on these. And I'll show you what they look like in my house tour video when I hang them from the little potted dead glitter tree that I have. And this was an item that I had never seen before. I thought it was very, very original, so I had to get it. I'm not even 100% sure what I'm gonna do with it. But I couldn't leave it behind because it was just so amazing. This is a pumpkin diorama. It's a diorama. It's so cute. And that is all black glitter on the inside. I saw this. I didn't see this when I did my wish list. I saw this later on, and I saw it online, and then I did all this with like just like pickup, where they bring it out to your car. And you guys, look at that. The possibilities with this are so endless. They're so freaking endless. I just can't, like, maybe I'll get like some little gravestones and put them in there. I don't know, but I was just obsessed. Like, I couldn't leave this behind. I just think it's gorgeous and super creative and original, inventive, amazing. Good job, Target. All right, and in my last bag from Target, I picked up this neon. These sold out super quick. These were in the dollar spot. It was $5. Like, look at that. It does not come with batteries, by the way. I had to steal batteries out of my remote to put in here, but that is freaking awesome. And it's green and purple. They did have like a $25 one, but I have a bat that hangs in my window. So that's just kind of pretty much exactly like this, but it's all purple and it like flickers. So yeah, I just picked up this $5 one. That was a really, really good buy. And I think I'm gonna put it in my kids' room. My son's obsessed with it. All right, and I did pick up one of the flannel pumpkins. I have like an orange and white plaid like this from last year, so I think that will look good together on my Thanksgiving tablescape. And this is just like a blue, like a navy blue, red and white flannel. I'm digging it. It's so well put together. It feels so solid. And this one was $10. All right, and this was from the Dollar Spot as well. And look at that, it lights up, y'all. It says number 13, Witch's Brew. Number 13 is my favorite number. It is my lucky number. I was born on the 13th, so I have like the reverse luck thing. And this was $3 in the Dollar Spot situation. And I just love how it's lit. Like, that to me is awesome. I love that it's lit. Just future reference target, if you made one of these and it was lit like that, but it had a timer on it, I might pay a little extra. Just saying. All right, and I did get my hands on the Gobble 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 sign. Too cute. Thanksgiving perfect. Love it. I always pick up their signs like this that they have for every holiday because I just think they're super well made, and they're so stinking cute, and they're always like super cheeky and trendy and blah blah blah. Love. Am I bending it the right way? All right, so this next item is an item that I was obsessed with in the wish list. But the thing is like finding these was really, really hard. I went in pretty much as soon as their Halloween stuff hit the floor, like September 1 or like whatever. It was very early September. And I was in there like the minute it hit the floor, and they were already gone. I really wanted the white one that had the blue succulent in it. I was completely unable to find that. It is completely sold out online, so I'm gonna keep checking, but I think at this point, what they have, they have. Maybe they'll restock, I don't know. But I think once you start getting into, you know, October, they're just kind of like, okay, well, this is what we got. So I did pick up the Black Skull Succulent, and this was $3. So super great price point on a pretty awesome item. And I did pick up this succulent. This one was $4, and it was part of their Ghoulish Garden collection. I think it's trying to be like some kind of like man-eating plant, and it's like I think this is supposed to be a pumpkin, maybe not, I don't know. But this one was $4, but still super great price point, and it's like a felt. But it's very, and look at the little bone up there. Come on. Adorable, obsessed, I love it. And the last succulent I was able to get my hands on was the cat. Very vintagey looking cat. Again, I am loving the vintage. I'm loving how much that it's coming back. Orange succulent. This is so perfect. This just screams Halloween to me. And this one was $3 as well. Only the Ghoulish Garden ones were $4. All the regular ones were $3, but still, you really can't beat that price point. And then I did pick up, these were $1 in the dollar section, LED tea lights, just for, I have a bunch of things that, like my little Disney pumpkins and stuff that I put LED lights in. Again, Target, if you would sell these with timers, I would pay more, just saying. And oh, these are super random. I forgot to give these to my son after I let him pick something out that day, but he picked out sparkly pumpkins because he is in love with Halloween just like his mama. And so I'm going to give these to him tomorrow, and he's going to be so stoked. But these were $1, and they're like the puppy kind, the puppy stickers. So pretty good quality for $1. And last but not least, I did pick this item up. This is very, very extremely similar to the other Halloween tree that I have been talking about as it pertains to hanging those ornaments. But this was $5. The price point is insane. For that one that I have that is almost exactly like this, like it's a little bit bigger on the bottom, was like $25. So this $5, I was like, yeah, I certainly can't leave that behind. And I am living for it. I love this kind of stuff. So $5, and there were like 2 left. So I don't know if they're still gonna have them, but I was very impressed. I was very impressed with you this year, Target. Keep up the good work. I'm like so excited for next year already. Like, oh. And I'm excited for Christmas too. they didn't do like a big preview like they did with Halloween, because I think that they know that us Halloween people are like, Halloween, talk to me about Christmas November 1st, which is fine, but I'm kind of a planner, so like now that I've picked up all my fall decorations, Christmas is right around the corner, so I'm on that train now. So if we could get like some of the stuff that I want to get, like this reusable advent calendar on their website is like out of stock, which means that they haven't restocked it from last year, because there's no way, I've been looking at it since August, that it's a new in-stock item. So get on your game with the Christmas. I'm ready. All right, so the next store we're going to get into is Hobby Lobby. This was an item that I did mention in my wish list. The difference is that I thought this was one of those big, hugely tall, like 5 feet tall signs that go up against your door. I was wrong. This is not 5 feet tall, but I can still make it work. Like, I still loved, it's like the welcome with the football. I still love it. I still picked it up, and it was, a price on here. That's weird. I want to say this was $19.99, but of course, Hobby Lobby people know you get that 40% off. So, wasn't terribly expensive, and I'm obsessed with it. And then to keep up with the football vibe, we have the football pumpkin. Again, something I mentioned in my wish list, and it was awesome. It is ceramic. It was $25.99, but I got it on the 40%. So I think this sign, like, honestly, like on game days, this sign next to this, like for fall by your doorway, perfect. Come on. Hobby Lobby had a lot of football stuff this year. I'm proud to be Hobby Lobby. My family thanks you. Well, I thank you. My husband's kind of like, hey, great, more stuff in my life. All right, and a Thanksgiving item that I picked up was this adorable football turkey. He is so freaking cute. He's awesome. And he was $9.99, but again, on the 40% off, so he was like $6. I'm obsessed with him. My son loved him immediately. He was like, Mommy, look, we have to get this. So we did. So I picked up the Autumn Acres. This was a lot. Okay, so a lot of the stuff that I got from Hobby Lobby was actually in my wish list. They're pretty good about stocking, like having the same stuff online as they do in the stores. Like, they're pretty decent about that. Autumn Acres, Pumpkin Patch, Apple Cider, Hayroids, and Hot Cocoa. Once the Halloween season does pass and we do get into November, I'm going to put this up against a hay bale outside maybe, and put them next to like a scarecrow, and I think that would be perfect. Also, if you're a photographer, like how adorable is this for fall photos? So cute. And the pumpkins are, they are green. Very farmhouse. Like, I'm trying to kind of transition over to farmhouse, so. All right, and so this was like kind of funny and not really planned to be this long of a video. Like, I was just gonna do Target, and then I started pulling all my Target stuff out, and I was like, oh my god, I bought all this stuff from Hobby Lobby, and I put it in my closet, and I completely forgot about it. So here we are. All right, and I dug this little Thanksgiving sign, Gobble Till You Wobble. I don't think this was in my wish list, so I think this was something that caught me by surprise. I thought it was really cute, and I'm really trying to pick up more Thanksgiving stuff, because like once I transition over, it's like kind of like October I have so much Halloween stuff, and then Christmas I have so much Christmas stuff. So Thanksgiving's like kind of, it's like half that, and we can't have that. See here. Oh, the square pumpkin. This reminds me, if you have kids, on Disney Junior, and I actually think it's on Netflix now too, there is a little like 30 to 45 minute movie called Spookly the Square Pumpkin, and it is so cute. Super seasonal. I love watching that kind of stuff with my kids. Like, that's one of the things, like our traditions is like Spookly, and then we do the Great Pumpkin, all that stuff, and of course like Hocus Pocus and everything. So I thought this square pumpkin was really unique and adorable, and I fell in love with it. Speaking of Hocus Pocus, I picked up this shirt off an Etsy shop that I will link below because I don't remember which one. It says, I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that witch. And it has the Sanderson sisters. It was too much fun. I love Lizzo. I love the Sanderson sisters together. Amazing. Just a few more items from Hobby Lobby. I did pick up the little white pumpkins that have the gold sayings on them. This one says blessed. And this one says thankful. They wrap up all the glass stuff. And the last item that I picked up from Hobby Lobby is going to be this sign. It's really going to be hard to show you this on camera because it is so big. It is, in fact, one of those door signs that is like in the corner of your door and or like right by your door, and it's like big and tall. It is a reversible one. This one says boo to you. It is black, and on the back it is reversible, bright orange, and this one says hello fall. So I'm digging that it is reversible. I'm pretty obsessed with that. I like that they have the ones that have like the Christmas on one side and then the Halloween on one side, because people don't like, not everyone likes to have 7 million things like I do. So I think that's pretty cool and unique. I've seen those mostly on Etsy, but I was obsessed with this. It was $29.99, but again, the 40% off. So it was not $30. It was whatever $30 is when you take 40% off. I don't know. I'm not a math whiz. All right, and then so I have a couple of miscellaneous items just to round out the season. I did go back into Ross the other day. My son needed a pair of red shorts, and like we needed like socks and underwear and all that crap, and I get that from there. So I found this Gather Together farmhouse sign, and I dug that. What was different about this is that it had the orange pumpkin in the middle. Most of the farmhouse stuff you're going to find is going to have a green pumpkin, or it's going to be white, or it's just going to be like black and white, or have like the antique wood. I don't see too much pops of color in the farmhouse, so I thought this was super unique, and it was $8.99 for this. Y'all, we know Ross has the good deals. So I had to get that, and it was the only one that they had. I love the randomness of Ross. And another item that I got that same day is from Pier 1. So as luck would have it, they were actually having like a 25% off your regular priced like stuff, whatever you got. And so I picked up my little, this was in my wish list. They were super picked over at Pier 1, and this was like the third week of September, I think. Yeah, it was like the third week of September. And they were like, I would say they probably had like only 25% of their Halloween stuff left. But he was $24.99? $29.99, but 25% off. So that was pretty lucky of me to just go in on like a random sale day, because I don't mess with Pier 1 too much. They're pretty expensive. They have like really cute stuff, but from I guess what I'm learning, and I talked to the lady, like they have really super good coupons and days that you can come in and they have a good percentage off of things. So that's cool, and I'm gonna probably look into them in the future, maybe for Christmas, because they have a lot of cool Christmas stuff. But I fell in love with this serving dish. If I could figure out how to, there you go. Seriously, hold on. Okay. Is this real life? What's going on? Oh my god, get your life together. Alright, here he is. So cute. And they had like a little yoga skeleton too. They had a couple of them, but this is killing me. Anyway, this is what it looks like. This, and it goes in here. I think that's going to be perfect for like some cookies or whatever on Halloween night. I think that is too dope. So I had to pick him up. And I like how realistic they're getting with skeletons. Can we just talk about that for a minute? Like, everybody is upping their skeleton game, and I'm obsessed. And okay, so two other items. My last two items here are gonna be items that I picked up on Amazon. I'm gonna show you this first one because this is kind of a hot mess. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I got so excited when I saw it, I like ripped into it and I tried to put them up and then I was like, I gotta share it with you guys. I got 2 of these. It was like a 2-pack and they have 4 in each pack. Look at the vintage Halloween cutouts. This 100% reminds me of things that I had as a little girl on Halloween from my grandparents and from my mom and stuff. And my mom was 40 when she had me, so she was born in 46. So like my mom is probably age of like most of y'all's grandparents. But they have awesome, I was so obsessed with this. And then I think they have like one of those like bendy skeletons. I had one of those growing up too, so I think I'm gonna get that. It's like $5.99 on Amazon. But these were $7.64, and they have cute owl, pumpkin head that I'm in love with and might get a tattoo of because I need this in my life more than just Halloween. Witch, creepy haunted house, cat, and another pumpkin dude, like pumpkin scarecrow kind of guy, and another witch, which like, is that the same? Is it the same? No, it's not. So y'all, I love these. I can't wait to put these up on my wall. Like, I'm literally, when I'm done like recording this, I'm gonna go put these on my wall because I'm so excited. And last but not least, I got these $8.99. These bats, and these are the kind of bats that like, so like 5 to 7 years ago, they started having these decals at Target, and it could have been longer than that, but they look like just like a bunch of bats like flying out of wherever you put them. These are very similar to that, but they are plastic. So they're not going to be ones like the wall decal ones. You would stick them on for the season and then you would take them off and they peeled off your wall just fine, but you couldn't save them. So it was like, I mean, I know it's only $5, but it's like, that's a lot of waste. So if you're worried about like your carbon footprint and stuff, like this is a really good alternative because these are actually plastic and they have little, I guess that's like adhesive. So I don't know if these are reusable or not. I feel like they would be. Maybe you could just buy more adhesive or something. And you can actually bend out their wings. Like, I don't know if you can see like how they are. You can bend out their wings so they're more 3D instead of just flat on your wall. So I'm pretty stoked for this. I'm gonna have these coming out of like the corner of my couch and I can't wait. It's gonna look so incredibly amazing. And it comes with, I think like 60 or 8, no, I'm sorry, 144. And these were $8.99, so super good purchase there. All right, so that is going to be it for the Halloween / fall season on hauls. But I do have a home tour coming, and then I'm also going to have kind of like a sped up video of me putting up my decorations and then give you like an outside tour because our outside's pretty dope too. Like I try to expand that every year, like our graveyard, and then we have like inflatables and projection and stuff like that. So we're definitely that house, and like nobody else in my neighborhood really decorates. It makes me sad. Whatever, dare to be original, I guess. We will be getting into the Thanksgiving season, so I'm gonna have some cooking videos coming up. Like October through December is my jam, so I will definitely have a lot more videos, and as they pop up in my head, I will be recording them and posting them. So thank you for checking out my video and this last Halloween haul, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good night.